Hi guys, Jen Hand here, food coach for helping you end your struggle with eating. And today we are diving into when you aren't happy with your body but don't want to diet. So this is typically cause and effect. Like, we're not happy with our bodies, we're not happy with our weight, we go on a diet, we lose the weight potentially, fall off, gain the weight, and we kind of get trapped in this endless cycle. So what do you do when you don't want to diet but you're still not happy with your body? And two things I want to chat about to help you sort of, if you're struggling with this and in this rut, break out of it. And the first thing is to reframe into the bigger picture. So typically when we're dieting and we're trying to change something within our bodies, we are looking at small incremental, like 6 weeks, 30 days, 14-day, 10-day fix, cleanse, instant result plan, etc. And on this journey is we look at it from a bigger, wider, longer term perspective, in that it's not you do X and then Z and then Y and then Z and then Y. It's that you are using this path and you're on this path and looking at it from a perspective of not that what you do will give you a result at the end of the week, but what you're doing is for the big picture. And this ties into the second piece of focusing on health. And a lot of times when we're in a diet or on a food plan or trying to cut things out, we're focused on the end result. We're focused on getting the pounds off. We're focused on seeing a change in the mirror. And when you can focus on health, it completely changes the game. So if you're eating a salad if you're eating salads every day for lunch because you think that by the end of 7 days you'll have lost 3 pounds, it's a very different place than eating a salad, choosing a salad every day for lunch because it feels good in your body, it feels healthy, it feels light, it feels nourishing. And so when you can look at it from health and nourishment and how foods impact you and how exercise and movement helps you feel better and how all of these choices serve you in a better way, the shift comes naturally and the shift comes easily. And so when you're looking at it from the end result of saying, I have to do this in 7 days, I'll get this, or I have to go on this for 30 days and then this is what will happen, it's like it just totally messes with our heads because A, if you don't stay on it, then you're a failure. And B, it's almost unsustainable. And there's no enjoyment. There's no pleasure in there. It's like punishment and rigid and harsh. And when you can focus on health, focus on how it makes you feel, that is for the big picture. So do you see how these closely tie together? It's that this is where the longer shifts happen and the lasting shifts happen, because you don't want something to happen just for 7 days, just for a month, and then to go back to what you were doing. You want these changes and these shifts to be lasting, to be long-term, for you to get to the root of something, for you to change it from a level of it's a natural internal change. It's not a rule you tell yourself you have to follow, but it's an internal change. And so you move your body because it feels good to move. You don't exercise every day for 7 days, 40 minutes on the treadmill because you want to lose weight. You pick something that feels natural, that feels easy, that feels effortless, that feels like, oh, I love walking, I love hiking, I love this dance class. And that's choosing for health instead of choosing for an end result. And as far as foods, it's like when you can choose your breakfast, let's say, of, oh, I know eggs and toast really keeps me full, really gets me going and keeps me full until lunchtime and gives me lots of energy for the morning. That feels better than saying, oh, I have to have eggs because there's no carbs in it and I'm trying to do this low carb thing. So when you focus on health and when you can reframe it into the big picture, it automatically shifts you from this very diet-based short-term mentality into this wider path, this expansive path where there's no wrong, there's no failure, you can't get it, there's nothing to fall off of. So what the diet industry and what the weight loss industry forces us to think about is that we're conditioned to think of in the short term, like by weeks or months or days. And in this normal eater journey, can you see my quotes made up with it? In this normal eater journey, you want it to be for life. You don't want to have to struggle with it and have to be something you keep revisiting and keep doing all the time. So those are my two big takeaways for you. And if you want to take it deeper, I'd love to have you in the Normal Eaters Challenge. We start on Monday, and the group is amazing. There's so much support and engagement and inspiration. But I created it because that's what I wanted. I wanted to be a normal eater when I was struggling. So if you're interested, take a look at the link above. Would love to have you. I'll be live a couple other days this week. And if you have any questions, post in the comments. If not, stay tuned for the other live videos. See ya!